Yay, here we go. Live. Live straight from my mess of a bedroom. Oh. Hey, it's my baby. You're the first one. Hey, baby. Something went... What? Okay. Whatever. Just going to ignore whatever that was. So how you doing, baby? I'm surprised you saw my notification so quickly. Usually you don't get it so quick. Weird noise. I think that is the air conditioning unit outside. Are you playing a victim or what was his name? Are you playing victim or the killer? Hey, Dolly Grandma! I am right now actually sitting in my floor, which is why this is such a different viewpoint for y'all. Oh, true, true. This is why it's such a such a different viewpoint, because usually I'm either up on my bed or something, but I'm in my floor. I know. Ooh. Right now I'm actually doing a little work on one of my dollies. Here she is. Hey, hello. She's precious. And, unfortunately, I think I'm the end of the line for her. I think I'm going to end up being her last owner. Because, unfortunately, she has a case of the stickies. Her skin is made of that magic skin kind of material that gets sticky and turns brown over time. So I gave her another bath today. And right now I'm dusting her down with baby powder. Oh, really? Oh, is it the, I can never remember the name. Jamie, tag on it. The one in the blue dress. The one in the blue dress with the really bright blue eyes. Gemma. I know it started with a J. Gemma. Oh, gotta get under them armpits. That's for sure. Well, this is not really restoration work. I mean, I did her hair a long time ago. And I cleaned her up, and her original clothes, she has her original clothes. Or at least the majority of it. Pretty sure she had shoes that she doesn't have anymore. But, yeah. Pretty sure I'm the end of the line for her. She's an old soul in a youthful looking body. I love her. I love her though. But I'm going to have to start putting a cover on her. The dust is very killer on her. And the baby powder only works so long. Oh, that's cool. Much more than I can do, that's for sure. My restoration extent is practically just giving a bath and washing clothes. And maybe a little bit of sewing here and there. The Poor Pitiful Pearl that I got from Jeremiah, the vintage Poor Pitiful Pearl, her clothes were a little more fragile than I figured. And when I went to wash her clothes, I went to pick it up and my fingers went through the fabric, causing 3 to 4 rips in the front panel. So obviously I was devastated, but I saw this as an opportunity, and I found some fabric that was similar to the fabric of the outfit and in a pattern that worked well. And I sewed up what of the rips I could, and I just put a big patch over the rest of it. Over the whole thing, actually. Not the rest of it. I put a big patch over the whole thing. So hopefully that will help. It just started to shred in the water. Okay, girl, let's put your bonnet on. She's such a cute doll. I can't even remember where I got her, but she's such a cute, sweet doll. She's never given me any trouble, besides just needing a bath. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is her original outfit too. Fits her very well. I'm just a bad dolly father that can't remember to dust her every now and then. Here she is. I am a good girl. I've never harmed anybody. I think I'm going to have to get a plastic bag to put over her, though. I hate to do that, but it's that or I'm going to have to give her a bath every month. If not every other week. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and keep you down here for now. I got to... Where's the... Oh, there it is. I need to dust. Nice. I'm kind of in a cleaning mood right now, so I've been kind of trying to straighten things out. Going to rearrange some things. I got most of my Monster Highs on their new shelf over in the corner. If you can see that really tall shelf. I still have a few more that are actually still in box that I need to unbox and then display as well. Hopefully I have enough room for them. This is my doll that reminds me of Matilda. You know, Lissy doll. If you can just imagine Lissy doll floating through the wind trying to get to Matilda. Oh, her? I found her at a Goodwill. And her and my Grumpy Face girl. I found them both. And I was gonna leave the grumpy face girl. Okay, I found her, this Miss Grumpy Gills here. Okay, teddy bear. She doesn't want to let go of her teddy bear. I found her, Miss Grumpy here, and then her in the very back over there at the Goodwill together. And I was going to leave her and that other doll there and just take her, but she insisted that I bring all of them home with me. She was one that was giving me issues. I had to put my foot down with her. Honey, just think of it as a powder puff. Just getting the... Instead of putting powder on your face, I'm getting dust off of it. Okay. Then we have my no-eared teddy bear here. The poor thing. It's still adorable, though. Give it a little bow. My little sawdust doll. I have a small collection of these. I love sawdust dolls. And clothespin dolls. She's not with the others because I don't really exactly have room to put her in there. And plus, I've been needing to do a little bit of cosmetic stitching on her as well. A mini Cabbage Patch Kid. Makes a good doll for dolls. And then we have, I think her name is Miss Bendy or something. This is her original outfit. She had a hairnet in, which had deteriorated, so I had to take it out. I might need to put... Oh, nice. I love China heads. But of course you know that. Ooh. Ah, there we go. That leg is a little loose. But I think she's a walker too. Yeah, I think she's a walker too. I might have to put a little dusting of baby powder on your face. She's not really happy with me right now. I accidentally knocked her off the bench the other day. Which is why she's gonna get a seat closer to this side. So I don't end up doing that again. Ooh, I better be careful with that knee. Well, hold on. Okay. I'm going to set her like that. Okay. And then... Jason, yeah. I'm sorry, baby. I'm just very absent-minded when it comes to stuff like that. Okay. And then we got Miss Grumpy Gills, who I haven't had any trouble with since I put my foot down with her. And then we have this girl, who I absolutely adore. Huh. My mom might have some around. Might have to look at that. Oh. I need to vacuum my floors. Something fierce. My zombie teddy bear, which is really a zombie because I found it in my friend's yard, chewed up by a dog. So, it has no eyes. I cannot leave a poor stuffed animal to suffer. I can't. This poor thing, it was awful. I was just walking through their yard. They have horses and they have dogs. And obviously the little kid, one of the little kids dropped it and just left it there. And the dog got a hold to it and it was just all smushed and stuff. I picked them up, threw them in my car, washed them, and I'm currently still trying to make him into like a zombie bear. But my little turtle, my little musical baby turtle here, helps to keep him company. They're good friends. They're friends. They're good friends. I can't save all the plushies, unfortunately. Just like I can't save all the dolls. Ugh. Okay, so I'm going to be reorganizing my room. I'm planning on moving all of these dolls on this shelf right here, which is most of my discontinued dolls. And a Lego house. Ooh, excuse me. I don't know if it's built by certain people. I mean, there's some pretty good people out there that can make some good Lego stuff. But, of course, everything would have to have cushions. Definitely cannot sit on Legos. Oh, goodness. And with the floors Legos, oof, that's going to be rough on some feet. I will need house slippers. Okay, so I'm going to move all those dolls to the now empty Monster High shelf. I'm going to move my 18-inch dolls to this shelf. And that's all I've gotten from there. I don't know what else I'm doing from that point. Rearranging more stuff. It seems like a lot to do on my days off. I did do some Dolly Day spas the other day, and I fixed up some of my 18-inch girls and some Barbies. This was one of the girls I fixed up. She is a My Life As doll. She's African American, and she was covered in marker and other coloring utensils, which thankfully came off with a good bit of rubbing from a Magic Clean Eraser. Her hair was all a mess, but she looks good. She's wearing some of those Mary Janes that you sent me, Tanya. I like her. She's my first African American 18-inch doll. And I'm glad that I got one that I saved from a Goodwill. She had a sister, but unfortunately I could not save her sister as well. I had to leave her sister behind. Her sister had the curly hair, which I would not have been able to do anything with. I felt bad. That and plus they were both the same mold, and I was just like, I really don't need more dolls of the same mold. Oh, bug remover. Huh, interesting. Well, thankfully, a magic eraser worked just as well on her. The only marks she still has is on her cloth body. But that's covered up by clothes, so not worried about it. And then there were two others that I've had for a good while now. This is one of them. Her hair looks like the aunt off of American Horror Story Coven. This is all I could do with it. It's a wig. But I cleaned it, I fabric softened it, I brushed it out. This is all I could do. This is it. So she's gonna need a new wig. She's an old Our Generation girl. This is obviously an old model before they went to a new face mold. And then this other girl who has shown signs of some great signs of energy. I'm not even sure. Well, her hair is matted. Very, very matted and tangled. I'd rather just re-wig her. Then there is this girl. Her hair came out a little better, but she has bald spots. And her hair is still a little crispy. Their hair is really dry. It's really dry. So she definitely needs a new wig too, but she looks a whole lot better than her sister. Yay! And I have a third doll, a third older Our Generation doll that I've had for a while too. And she's over there on my dresser. So yeah. I've gotten I've gotten into a 18-inch dolls a lot lately. They're really fun, and they're also really cuddly, so you can just kind of like. Oh, she's waiting to come out. She's in the closet right now with my other 18-inch dolls. They're all going to go on this shelf right here once I clear it off. I'm probably going to put her on a stand. That way it shows off her dress a little better. So she'll probably be going up on the top or down around in here. But I want to bring them out so they can get a little bit more attention, since I have been working with 18-inch dolls a little more recently. I just have these dolls out because I was working on them. And I needed to get them clothes. Which also brings me to this other new development, which Tanya has already seen. The wardrobe! Come here, girl. Ooh, where am I going to put you? You. And you. And put this up here. Now, the wardrobe was my niece's. My mom picked it up at a secondhand store or something a while back, and my niece never played with it. So she was like, "Do you want this thing? It's taking up room in my closet." And I was like, "Yeah, I'll take it." I'm not going to say no to a wardrobe, because this box that I had everything in was getting full. So I have all of my 18-inch doll stuff in here, including all the stuff that you sent me, Tanya. The shoes, the outfits, the cheerleader outfit. Yeah. All that is in this wardrobe. And it's really cool. I might need two. So, it was something new to me. Didn't cost me anything. I was really happy. And then I got these little tins from work. They had candy in them, but I threw the candy away. And I filled them up with socks, gloves, accessories, glasses, stuff like that. That comes with the dolls. I did not realize I had this many shoes, though. There's a lot of shoes in here. A lot of shoes. Woo! What did I just knock over? So professional. Don't worry, guys. I am a total professional at this. Can't you tell? Totally professional. Yeah. As my camera rocks back and forth. I'm sure a lot of people are watching this and going, "You're weird." Yes, I'm weird. Do I really care? I don't. Being weird makes life interesting. I'm just saying. Oh, we got 5 people. Hello, everybody. Don't be scared to say hi. We're just chit-chatting. Hey, Paula. Good to hear from you, Paula. Oh, hello. You're new, aren't you? Trazana? Trazana? I'm sorry if I butchered that. I'm very bad at pronunciations. Just warning you. But hello. Welcome. I was just rearranging some things. And cleaning and dusting. No, I did not sell all of the dolls. So far I have the Furbies and the 2 Care Bears sold. But unfortunately, that money went to bills instead of what it was intended to go for. Because we needed money to pay bills, or they were going to cut off some stuff. So it went into my account and went right back out. And I'm shipping that package out, though, tomorrow. So, yeah. I still have the Chatty Baby for sale. And I still have the Tiffany Taylor for sale as well. Hello. Eva Jean? Eva G? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If I butcher your name, I'm sorry. Hi. Hello, Mystical Moonstones. See, I told you I needed to do another live stream soon. Oh, y'all, do y'all see George the big purple elephant behind me? Well, I'm working very hard to get Jason down here. We have not given up hope yet. I'm working hard on it. I'm working hard. But if things... Me too. But if things don't work out, you know, we'll just move on and we'll try again. Try again. I mean, there's only so many times you can try without the universe just, you know, it's got to work eventually. Things have to line up eventually. Now we know about the Greyhound bus prices and other prices as well. I'm about to be getting a raise at work to be making $11 an hour. I know a lot of y'all have probably heard about that with Walmart, because it's been like all over Yahoo and stuff. And I'm about to get a bonus as well. Yeah, but I kind of feel bad because this raise came from the loss of a lot of jobs. To be able to get this raise, Walmart closed 36 Costco's, which employed roughly around 170 people each store. Yeah. You're like, oh yeah, more money. More money, but this money came at... Well, yeah, Sam's Club. Hold on. Yeah. Sam's Club. I don't know. Half the time, I get them confused. But yeah, Sam's Clubs. So we get this raise at the cost of hundreds of people's jobs. So that kind of puts a damper on it. That and plus, I'm actually really annoyed with that because I make $10.20 an hour. $10.20 an hour. I make 20 cents more than a lot of others. But because while everyone else will be getting a dollar raise, which makes a big difference in their income, I will only be making an 80 cents raise. I do not go from 10.20 to 11.20. I just get an 80 cents raise up to $11. Meaning, even though I've been there for over 2 years, I've been through 3 holiday seasons, I will be making the same amount of money as someone who's been working there for 3 months. Which makes me mad. I know it's kind of a petty and selfish thing to be mad about, but yeah, it is pretty lame. Well, actually, my team gets paid less than a lot of other people in that store. Third shift gets paid more than us just because of third shift. Door greeters get paid more than us. Cashiers get paid more than us. Yes. Yeah, I unload trucks. Yeah. Yesterday we had a 2,200 piece truck. Yeah, definitely not. No, yeah. A 2,200 piece truck. And it had 4 push mowers on it. No, grills. They were grills. 4 grills that I had to take off the line. They are heavy. And this is how I've lost weight. This is how I've lost weight. Walmart is my exercise. Literally. Quite literally. I'm just glad it went from 2 trucks a day every day down to at least 2 trucks maybe once or twice a week. That's normal for us. The holidays are it's slowing down finally. Finally, things are slowing down, getting back to normal. Our back room is emptying out. We have room and space for stuff. And it's a lot less claustrophobic and cluttered. And we're actually getting out on time at the end of the day. Most of the time. Yesterday, I thought we did pretty good. We got the truck done at least within 2 hours. We only had 5 people on the line. We only had 5 people on the line. So, it was not going as fast as it could have. But we got it done. And then we all went over to grocery and we got at least 3 aisles completely finished in grocery, stocked fully. We left 1 cart, half of a cart, for 1 aisle and 1 full cart for the next aisle. So, I think we did pretty good. I think we did good. But other than that, I mean, things are okay. It's Walmart. Woo! It's a little chilly in my room. My toes are cold. Oh, I might as well do a little bit of work while I'm here. I completely forgot what I was really doing. I let my niece pick out some toys to play with from my room, which was a big mistake because they went directly for the Monster High and the Ever After High dolls, and now I am missing 2 waist pieces for the stands for 2 of my Ever After High dolls. And I'm just like, I flat out told them when I came home and I could not find them, I'm like, y'all are not playing with my dolls ever again. I'm sorry. Yeah, they have to be somewhere in the house, but they are old enough. They should know better to take care of someone else's things. And I told them if they misplaced or lost anything, they would not be allowed to play with my toys again. They lost pieces, they lost the privilege to play with my toys. Oh, I already put a lock in my door. My door has a key lock. Like an outside door lock. So if kids ever come around and I have to go to work, click, click. Yeah, locking that door. Okay. Ooh. Well, the bad thing is I got that lock on my door because of my brother. We have this girl. This poor girl. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be her last and final owner, probably. This poor girl. She's had to have neck surgery, and it's not really doing too well, and her eyes are clouded over. Yeah, they played with those for a little bit, and then they're like, "Oh, we want the prettier ones." They shoved those Monster Highs underneath my mom's bed. So, but now, that's going to be all they have. But now that's going to be all they're stuck with because they're not even coming in my room anymore. Where did I put that duster down at? Oh, she's sitting on it. Packing material that I'll be using. Oh. Oh, let me just bring y'all over here. I sound old when I keep doing that. Oh, building the white shelf for my Monster Highs. There it is. That's a lot, ain't it? Yeah, it's like, whoa. That's a good many there. Okay, live dolls. Live. Come on, come here. My house is a museum. My mom has her things that she collects. like crockery, and she has her dolls as well and stuff like that. And then I have my things that I collect. All we need is like information plaques. Like, this is a Live doll. They were produced by Spin Master between so and so and so and so time. They were discontinued for so and so reason. They still have quite a popular following, even if it is for their bodies. When people take their heads off and then put them. My TV is a Panasonic, and I probably should turn it off because that could probably be a copyright. Hey guys, I fell over. Oh. Yeah. It's a pen. Yep, there I go. I'm going to say that was exercise. Let's just call that... That was cute. Oh my god. And just think, people are going to be watching this video until the end of time, and they're just going to see me falling over. Weebles, well, that's funny because this is mean. This is really mean. But I use that reference a lot in Walmart. You know, when you're stuck behind someone who's really slow and they have that walk where they kind of go back and forwards. I know that's very rude and stuff. But I'm human. I'm not perfect. So I'm not always the nicest person. Especially when road rage. All I can say is I am not responsible for how I act when I have Walmart road rage. Hey, when I sit down and then I get up from my breaks, that's usually me too because my knees like to stiffen up on me. That's why I usually don't really like to sit down much. But it feels so good when you finally do get to sit down after a few hours of being on your feet. But then you pay for it later when you go to stand up, and then your knees are just like, nope. And then your feet are just like, we're asleep. And then everything else is just like, well, whatever. I can actually start to tell that this knee right here, I can start to tell that luckily this knee right here is starting to give me more problems than this one. So I need to look into something for my joints, or either I need to look into something that I can use when I go to bend down at work. A mat, knee pads if I have to. Eat Jell-O. Well, I do love Jell-O. I probably should. There's a lot of things I should probably do. Well, I know there's like... they have like stuff out there for your joint health and vitamins and stuff. I should probably start taking those. Especially since I do a lot of heavy lifting. Well, the funny thing is, I have a little brother who's not even 20, who's in his early 20s, and when he bends down, his knees and his body are already popping. His joints already pop. Yeah, they pop and crack. I could be standing like 3 feet away from him and I can hear it. And I just look at him and was like, ooh, dang. Same thing that goes with my Bubba. Well, he's been through a lot. Bubba's been through a lot. They've been through multiple car accidents, whether they were in the car or outside of the car. It just depends on who was driving. And, just not the best of lifestyles. Oh, my BJDs? You can actually see them behind me. Right there. In the closet. Right there. Those are all my BJDs. My mom, she is in a cleaning hurricane mood right now. It's like every day, clean, clean, clean. She's trying to get the house clean and ready so that when she's hoping to be able to get hernia surgery done soon to correct her hernia. And she's hoping that she can get all the housework caught up, and so she won't have to worry about it, or we won't have to worry about it when she's recovering. But we all know how that is. Housework is housework, and it's going to build up. Because as long as you're living in the house, you know, stuff happens. I don't remember this dress. Probably not. Because, well, like with my sales video, I'm trying to save money, so I can't really afford. Yeah, I know. No, I can't really afford to drive all the way out there. The gas is just too much. I need to save all the money I can so I can get Jason down here. And, that and plus getting that... I asked for like a whole week off at the end of this month, going into February, hoping to get Jason down here. So, for them to approve any more days off for me, yeah, no, don't think about that. Yeah. Oh my god, don't even talk to me about the Tide Pod Challenge. Ugh, stupid. Apparently even Matthew Lush has done the Tide Pod Challenge. I'm like, why are you doing this? Just for a like on the internet. Just for people who wouldn't care if you were dead or alive. It's stupid. It's stupid. I think Tide should take it upon themselves, that or either stores should take it upon themselves to quit putting the products on the shelf or stop production on Tide Pods until this passes over. Because this is serious. I mean, honestly, at this point, I'm just like, why even bother trying to warn them? Just let them do it and let natural selection take its course. Because if they're stupid enough to do this, they're stupid enough. They're just too stupid. They're just too stupid. Let them go ahead and kill themselves. Because hopefully then they won't reproduce. Yeah, they, doctors and things. Doctors have been posting videos and warnings trying to tell people, hey, you are putting yourself at risk. You are causing your body harm. You can die from this. But stupid people are continuing to do it for a few laughs and some likes on the internet. And at this point, I'm just like, let them kill themselves. Because obviously these people are too stupid to let breed. They're too stupid to let live. And we don't need them. So, go ahead. Kill yourselves. That'll just be one more video on the internet that will be hidden deep in the dark web of other videos of people doing stupid stuff and ended up dying from it. You know, like those videos that our friends force us to watch when we're teenagers that scar us for the rest of our lives. And then you just sit there and think, that person probably died. Why is this still on the internet? But it's the internet. Nothing ever leaves the internet once it's posted. Hey, Dolly Crazy. Every once in a while, I get people that do that, and I just either ignore them because I just assume that they're either little kids or they're scammers, and I'm like, no. If I have a strong connection with you, and we have a really good relationship, and you are of age, that's the big thing. You are of age, which means 18 or older. And if I feel like it, then yes, I will, you know, maybe hit you up sometime, be like, hey, you've showed interest in this doll in the past. It's looking for a new home now. Would you be interested? I do like Novi Stars. I do. I do like Novi Stars. I was very disappointed in the way they were, executed. Yes. I was very disappointed in the way they were executed. But I love the idea. Really loved it. I mean, they could have been big. They could have been big, let me tell you. I mean, come on. An alien supermodel? Mattel tried that years ago with Spectra. I have one of those dolls. They're actually kind of cute. Yes, I love the Zelfs too. I have a few of them. I used to take them to work with me when I was working as a phone operator or in a call center. Oh, to a nursing home? Oh, yes, I've heard stuff about that. To where it gives the elderly a sense of purpose. So, they, and it helps sharpen their mind because they feel like they have to care for it. So, it brings back some more of their instincts. A Spectra buffing bed? That sounds awesome. I'm just saying, that sounds awesome. Hello, Mr. Everything. Sorry, Everything 136. Knickerbocker already has a pretty good following, but it's usually their non-Raggedy Ann and Andy products that people tend to go after these days because they made so much of Raggedy Ann and Andy. I still find Knickerbocker, Raggedy Ann and Andy's everywhere, But of course, with time, everything becomes valuable. So it may take a while because they were so mass produced, but eventually they will become valuable. Probably not in my lifetime. Or maybe even in my lifetime. Oh, I do have Cabbage Patches. Oh my god, that sounds awesome. $50 of Spectra. I have the one with the yellow hair. I found her at a flea market, and I was just like, what the crap is this, Mattel? What? She was so weird looking with her metallic chrome body and the tinsel in her hair. I was just like, I had to have it. And her gymnast body. I was just like, I had to have it. I bought her. Brought her home. I've had her ever since. Yeah, she was pretty. Pretty much like one of the first jointed. She didn't have the bend and click legs, but of course, that would be hard to do with Chrome. So, of course, they had to figure something out, didn't they? Speaking of Novi Stars, I'm actually working on the shelf that has my small collection of Novi Stars. Right now. That's what I'm dusting. Along with my Bratzillas and my Bratzillas. And then who could forget the, what were these? Dang it. Well, you know. Oh, poor things. 2 years. That's a pretty long time. Well, I will be happy to take and home any wayward dolls. You know me. Ooh, customized. I don't really have many customized dolls. That would be interesting. I've been looking. I would love a customized Blythe. Oof. Those things are expensive, though. Now I know what these were. Mystic Girls. Yeah. Creepy face one. Then you switch her around. She has the cute, innocent face. I have a few of these. I liked them because they could. I like their weird faces. And then, of course, we got Pinkie Pie. It's Pinkie Pie. No, this ain't Pinkie Pie. This is Fluttershy. Steven, you're awful. You should know Fluttershy. She's one of your favorites. Well, this is an old Equestria Girls doll from My Little Pony. This is like a My Little Pony in human form. Well, kind of human form. This is Fluttershy. I do kind of like My Little Pony. She lost her wings. My Little Pony, My Little Pony. And then I have Rainbow Dash. I only ever got these two because at first they were the only jointed ones. The other ones were just like stiff-armed. But now they're rebooting this line, and I'm kind of interested in seeing them. Rainbow Dash, Rainbow Dash, Rainbow. Oh yeah, that's right. My baby likes Rainbow Dash. Yep, there's Rainbow Dash. Rainbow Dash is his favorite. Mine is Fluttershy. And then after that, Twilight Sparkle. A lot of people thought I would like Twilight Sparkle because she's purple. But I like Fluttershy better. And see, here's my Novistar. What really disappointed me about this doll was the hair quality, for one. That was very disappointing. And what also disappointed me is on the box, it has her posed in different poses, like she's jointed. Like her knee is bent and her arm is bent. But then you get her out of the box and it's like only the basic points of articulation. There's no extra jointing. And you're just like, well, that's false advertisement. Yeah, the prototypes were a lot better than the actual product. And that's what made me mad. I was just like, this was a really cool doll. I liked their taller line. These were really cool. And they had such great potential. But no one will ever know now. Unless you live in Russia. Where I think... It's very disappointing. I mean, all they had to do was put him on a better body. Which doll is my favorite? Oof. That's a tough one. That's like asking which one of your child do you like, which one of your children do you like better? Which one of your children do you like better? Yeah, this was definitely a better body than the first wave right here. This was already an improvement. So much detail, taller. I like the size of this. This was about Brat's height. Yeah, about Brat's height. All they had to do, jointing. At least for the knees. Come on, at least give us the knees. Jointing in the knees. Yeah, they were only produced in Russia. And I do not want to give Russia any money. Nope. They could have been great. So much potential, but yet they had to make them so crappy. That was their downfall. I mean, come on. They even came with pretty cool stands. I mean, look. It's just fun. Oh. I took those to work with me one time, too. These, the smaller ones, the arms kept popping off from me. Do yours still work? Oh yeah, she still works. Hello, friends. Don't be alarmed. Honestly, I really liked her because I like Cyclops. Hey, Tina Dolly. Yeah, a lot of people have hybrid Novistars onto Monster High bodies. And with the Made to Move bodies out now, I'm pretty sure someone will try that as well. But a lot of people... Yeah. Oh, any new dolls? I've gotten her. 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 Not really. I've gotten a lot of new clothes lately. I've only gotten like one 18-inch doll from the Goodwill and a stuffed animal. One doll that I'm really looking for, though, is the Our Generation Raphael, which is their boy doll. I have been looking for that doll for a while now, and it seems like every store I go to is either sold out of him or does not have him. And I'm starting to get irritated. But American Girl has already actually started producing their own line of boy dolls as well. So that's pretty exciting. But it's still funny. Hey, Mary Jane. Yes, I still have Rosie. Well, the neck holes are small, but I'm pretty sure you with a Dremel, you could get it. And yes, I do still have Rosie. She's over in the glass case over there. Oh yes, I do still collect Raggedy and Andy. They're all over there. Over there. Lovabella dolls? I have not even seen them in my Walmart yet. I, quite frankly, am not interested in those because they're too automated. They're too, there's just not really any imagination to it. No, not really. I mean, my holidays were good, but I didn't get spoiled. I got a new air pump. I got a portable air pump for my car. We got that at a blind elephant game, and I stole it from somebody. But I really needed one because it's me and my car breaks down a good bit. Or I get a flat tire, or someone needs a tire pump. And that's about it. That and a lot of food. This was my first Novi Star. Of course, I think this was everybody's first Novi Star. Oh, thanks, baby. Doll reviews for pay. Okay, the one thing with that is I have actually stopped watching quite a few YouTubers because I can tell they're being paid for their doll review, which means they're being paid to give a good review, not a bad review. Therefore, even though the product sucks, they're going to give it a thumbs up and recommend you buy it. I'm not that. No, I'm not that. If they could pay me to do an honest review, yeah, if they could pay me to do an honest review, or if, no, this is what I'd actually like to do. Yeah, the reviews are biased a lot. But of course, the reviews are based on people's opinions. I mean, they could actually, usually you can tell when the reviewer genuinely likes the product. There's an amount of enthusiasm inside of them. I mean, I'm sure y'all can tell when I talk about some of my dolls that I'm really enthused about them. Well, that's when you can tell when a review is genuine and not fake. I mean, there's a few companies I would love to do reviews for. I would love to do reviews for Our Generation, because I do like their dolls and I do like their products. I would love to do a review for some of the Mattel dolls. Of course, they're not going to like a lot of the reviews. I would love to do a review for Calico Critters. Or Moose Toys. I would love to do a review for Moose Toys. Heck, if they would just send me stuff, I would do the review for free. They wouldn't have to pay me. If they would just send me the product, make the review. Yes, I do have 2 Calico Critter families, and I just bought a Calico Critter treehouse from a hospice store a few weeks ago. And I'm just like, ee! And then some Walmarts are actually starting to carry Calico Critters. Okay, hold on, Tanya. Ooh. Here, let me get my... I'm sorry if y'all see my butt. And yes, I am in my pajamas. Don't judge me. Or you can. I don't care. Okay. Tanya, these are Calico Critters. They're little flocked, little animal characters. They are jointed. And they're really cute. And they come with cloth outfits. I have the cats. Oh, sorry, I missed a sister. And I have the Red Panda family. Those are the 2 that I have. And I just bought a big treehouse thing that is over here. Let me see if I can get it and get it in the shot. I bought this at a hospice store for 20 bucks. Oh, I knocked something off. But here it is. Mystical Moonstones, you already saw this. I don't think that goes with it, but you know. This is the play set. And then you turn it around. And open up on the back. I'm pretty sure this would probably be in the range of 50 to 100 bucks, if not more. So getting this for 20 bucks was a steal. The Annabelle doll is a doll. You have nothing to fear from a doll. What you do have to fear from is the demon that is attached to it. Now, not every doll has a demon attached to it. Some dolls are quite active. You've gotten more of those fingerling monkeys. Those things are so popular. We had someone fired from our store because they were hiding them under the counters and only selling them to certain people. In other words, they were holding them for other people, which is not allowed. I have a theory. Now, there are dolls out there that are possessed by demons, such as Annabelle and Howard the doll, which Tanya has actually had experience with Howard. But then there are also dolls out there who people claim to be haunted. But they're not. I would not call them haunted. I just call them energetic. Yeah. I call them energetic. People like... Hold on. Dolls like this girl. This girl right here. This girl right here, when I first brought her home, gave me trouble. She was pushing other dolls off my shelf. And, just being a meanie until I put my foot down. And I told her that if she didn't stop, she was going back to the Goodwill. And she stopped. Now, this is not what I considered a haunted doll. I call her energetic. Because I believe that it's not a human spirit that's inhabited her. I believe that this is her own energy. This is energy that this doll has absorbed through her lifetime from her environment, and she has built up her own personality, her own energy signal, her own vibes. And yeah, she targeted mainly one doll, and it was a Hearts to Heart girl, Native American. But that doll would fall, and it would take a few other dolls with her. So I told her to knock it off. Oh, the doll movie? Oh, you mean Dolls? There's a few. There's Dolls, which was made in 1983. That's the title, Dolls. There is Darling Dearest. There is Chucky, of course. And then there's Puppet Master, Demonic Toys. There's many of them. But if you're wanting to know my favorite one is Dolls. Dolly Dearest, yeah. And Worry Dolls. Dolly Graveyard. Yes, I saw that one too. Me, I personally fear no doll. If a doll acts out, I put my foot down. I show it who's boss, and if I have to, I will threaten it with goodwill. But I fear no doll. Oh, I don't believe in throwing dolls away. Even if they are creepy. But of course, even if they are creepy, I tend to find something cute and charming about them. Hey, Viola. Oh, this doll is a La-Di-Da. They were made by Spin Master, if I'm correct, the same people that made the Live dolls. And they are now discontinued. La-Di-Da. They were very cute little dolls. They came with doll stands. The one downfall is they were so really thin and their heads so big that they were top heavy. And it also made their knee joints flimsy, because they did have bendable knees, just not arms. But they were cute little dolls. Definitely not realistic body types at all. But of course, I think that's what they were going for. And they actually had quite a few different lines. See, this is another one. This is a Tokyo-themed doll. The girl I just showed you was Indian-themed. And they were very pretty. This one, Paris, France. Ooh la la, am I right? If she could bend her elbow, I'm pretty sure she would be blowing you a kiss right now. I always thought if they took the Live bodies and put the La-Di-Da heads on the Live bodies, that would have made an amazing doll. And of course, oh, there's her fan. We have the doll to start it all, which was the Live heads are strange, yes, but I find them quite charming. I love the fact that they had inset eyes. Well, I figured there was an age limit on a game like that. Why would a 10-year-old even be allowed to play? What is my favorite doll to collect? Oof. That varies on my moods. One day it could be Monster High. Next day it could be Barbie. One day it could be 18-inch dolls. Like our generation. Then it could change to Walda dolls. Then Raggedy and Andy. It's a cycle, really. Oh, and we can't forget BJDs. I do love BJDs. Corduroy is my most prized possession. Yes, that and my first Raggedy Ann. There we go, just as a bee. Buzz, buzz. Buzz, buzz. Looks like I'm beating them up with this thing. Oh. Oh. I also... Another doll I've been looking for is a Taeyang. I'm pretty sure it's not pronounced that way. But it's a hybrid between a pull-up doll and a Blythe doll. They're really pretty. I have a few pull-ups and the pull-up family. Oh, no, not a Taeyang. Sorry, my I've been getting over a cold and it acts up every now and then. Not a Taeyang. Daggone it. It's not a Taeyang. A Taeyang is a part of the pull-up family. Daggone it. Now, I'll have to look it up later. But there was a doll produced a few years ago by a company that was a hybrid between a pull-up and a Blythe doll. And they were really, really cool and cute. I always wanted one, and then they went out of production. I was really sad about that. This is my my doll. Or she's what I like to call my little dictator. That depends on what doll you're getting. Some companies do put magnets in the head. Some companies have a locking mechanism built into the head caps. And some companies use, well, older BJDs may have a hook on the head cap that connects to the elastic. You would have to ask. Or they would have it in the description. I have one doll that I really need clothes for. Mystical Moonstones. I wanted to bring this to the last doll meeting, but her being as loose as she was, I didn't really want to try. Oh, my goodness. Whew, been sitting a while. This doll was a gift. Not going to say from who. It was a gift. She's really beautiful. She's an older model on a single jointed body from Elf Doll. Now, I do not have her paperwork because the person I got her from was not a BJD person. She was just a regular doll collector, and she did not hold on to the certificate of authenticity. But this girl, right here, let's cover this, yep, really needs some clothes and some wigs. She's beautiful. Oh, and she needs restrung very badly, too. As you can see. But she has been in the box basically her whole life. She's an elf doll. Ruru. But I wanted to bring her to the last meet I went to, but she really needs restrung, so I just did not. But she also needs clothes. And I saw that dress that you were making, Mystical Moonstones. I saw that dress you were making, and I was like, oh my goodness. She would look so beautiful in a dress like that. Oh, with a black wig. Yes. Yeah, I thought of, afterwards, I was like, I really probably should have brought her. Because everybody was restringing dolls there. I was like, I don't even have any elastic. I was just like, she would look beautiful in a dress like that. So, I might have to commission you to do a dress for her. Oh, SD. She is SD size. I may have to get the ruler out and measure her. I don't know. That's the thing. I haven't measured her. Hold on. And every time I go to measure her, she's so loose, she starts to collapse. Oh. Let me. Oh. Oof. Oof. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. She's about 10.5 inches tall. What that is in centimeters, I have no idea. All I could find was in inches. Hello, Prunes Ruckus. Not much. She's an older model because she has a hook in her head cap. Probably, you know, Den of Angels and stuff. Play the... Never mind. Okay. That would be really cool. But, when I get enough money, I might have to commission you to make a dress like that for her, because I just looked at it and I was just like, oh my goodness, that's a really, really cute dress. She would look really pretty in one, and she would finally have clothes. I need a face protector. I need a face protector for her. Okay. But she's going back in her box for now. Steve Bots. Oh my goodness. Oh. I'm good with just being Steven. I mean, I love having my fans. Y'all are very awesome. But I don't want to seem like one of those. I don't want to seem like one of those people who are on YouTube just for fame. I'm doing this to just have fun. And yes, I love antique dolls. My antique dolls are up on those two shelves. My antique and vintage and retro. The antique ones are mainly in oh, if you want a repo, go to Ruby Lane. I think they have some reproduction bluettes. Whew. Yes, Ruby Lane. Ruby Lane is a really good website if you're wanting to find very good quality antique and modern dolls. Their vendors have to live up to a certain reputation of quality to be able to sell on Ruby Lane. But, yes, like Tanya said, Ruby Lane is really expensive. But if you got the money and you want really good quality dolls, yeah, you definitely need to go to Ruby Lane. But of course, you could probably find very good deals on eBay as well. You won't get the history, probably, but you will find good stuff, good deals on eBay as well. Of course, I'm more of a thrill of the hunt kind of person, so I like doll shows. I like going out to doll shows and finding the perfect doll for me. Or dolls. I can't even remember half of these Bratzilla's names. Bratzillas were an interesting concept, but the story... Yeah, Tanya has quite an impressive, a few impressive wax dolls. And how's the restoration on the Tin Head doll coming, Tanya? Antique talking dolls like the Edison doll? Yeah, she's very interesting. Of course, the sound she made sounded like something out of a horror movie. But still, it was a revolutionary idea. Voices led to the dolls we know and love as Chatty Cathy and other dolls like her. Who is my favorite doll YouTuber? I have two. One is Ann Picaro. Mine and Mystical Moonstone's beloved Ann Picaro. I really love Ann Picaro. She's really nice. And the best thing is she lives locally to me. When I first started watching her videos and then I found out she actually lives close to me, I was like, oh my god, oh my god. I'm still kind of intimidated sometimes to be around her. Is it weird to say I kind of get starstruck? Sometimes when I'm around her. Yes, she is very, very lovely. Yeah. So, aw, thank you. Of course, she has way more subscribers than I do. Yes, I understand that. When I first met Ann Picaro, I was just like, oh my god. But she was really nice. She is really nice, and I have actually bought some things from her, and I have given her dolls. And the opening... Oh, darn it. Sorry, my Wi-Fi is being a pain in the buttocks. But in the opening credit of Ann Picaro's video, I gave her two of those dolls that she uses in the opening credit. Which is very nice because, I mean, they were not being treated. They were not given the attention they needed here at my home. So I gave those dolls to her, and now they're famous. She's created stories with them, and now they're in her opening credits, and I absolutely love it. I've given her a few other dolls over the years. I love to see what she does with them, even if she customizes them. I love to see it. Oh, hold on. Yeah, the Little Bisque little dolls that are in the beginning of her videos, I gave two of those to her. No, I do not watch those videos. I tend to stay away from haunted doll videos. Yes, they're fun and curious to watch, but they don't really they don't really jive with my theory because all the people are just like, oh my goodness, it's haunted. Oh, it's a spirit of a little child or an older lady or whatever. I'm like, no, honey, that's just the doll trying to talk to you. This the person that is probably the saying it's an older woman because the doll is old. It's probably not a human. So, yeah. I'm just like, with my theory, I'm just like, it's not a haunted doll. It's just the doll's energy itself. There's nothing haunted about it. The doll itself is just trying to communicate. Beanie Babies. I have a few Beanie Babies scattered throughout my room. They're cute, but they just were not my thing. They were too small for me. They ended up being toys for my toys. And I'm sorry if you can hear my beagle outside howling at something. Can y'all hear my dog a little bit? That is a beagle for you. Yep, he's getting closer to the house. Sorry if you can hear that. Beanie Babies were just not the right size for me. Yes, they did have other bigger Beanie Babies. And I have seen some of the bigger the Beanie Boos with the glittery eyes. And there's this big fish one that is really cute to me, and I really want it. And I have a little owl Beanie Boo keychain that I hook to my bag that I take to work. But Beanie Babies were just never really my thing. I will get them if they pique my interest. But other than that, yeah. And now my mom is vacuuming. My mom is vacuuming now. This is my Taeyang. I just remember the name of that other doll. Tangku. Or at least I think that's how it's pronounced. Tangku. Tangku. I don't know, these haunted doll videos, they put their dolls up and I'm like, they're treating them like they're freaks. Like they're freak show or something. But all they want is just a little attention. They don't want all of this. Ooh, they just want a little love and affection. Yeah, I mean, I talk to my dolls too. I mean, that's all they really want. They just want a little love and affection. They want you to dust them off every now and then. They want you to watch movies with them, cuddle them, hold them, give them something to feed off of, in other words. Mouth kisses his dolls? That's gross. That's really weird. That's weird. I mean, I may kiss a doll on the head every now and then, like that. You know, like if it was a teddy bear or something, and I'm just going, good night. I may do that every now and then, but I'm definitely not going to mouth kiss a doll. Or rub their chest or their other parts, which they don't have. That's weird. I do not acquaint such sexual behavior with my dolls. That's weird. That's weird. It always gets stuck on me. Got it. Oh yeah, that's part of his mechanism in the back of his head. He has a little peg and a little thing. Oh, this is a boy. He's part of the Pulip family. He's a Taeyang. He belongs with... I mean, I'm pretty sure y'all have probably heard of Pulip. Pulips are made by an Asian company called Groove. They're quite expensive, but they're very lovely dolls. And sometimes you can find them at Tuesday morning stores, if you're lucky. I have not been to a Tuesday mornings in a while. And I'm just like, ugh, I want to go back so I can see if I can find one. The last one I found was this girl. She's really... I was like, oh my god. Love her. Their eyes... Oops, she dropped her teddy bear. The eyes move back and forwards. And their eyes open and close. They're really lovely and neat dolls. They really are. Yeah, someone like that, if they're mouth-kissing dolls, seriously has some mental issues. I mean, I'm pretty sure those dolls probably don't want his germy mouth all over them. Okay, I'll be right... Hold on. She's about to fall over because her stand is not secure. I'll be right back, guys, okay? I have to, Ooh. Ooh. Ah. Okay, I am back. Oof. Okay, did I miss anything? Oof. Okay, so I'm gonna have to start the transfer. Sorry, y'all. Y'all have to deal with my, my after cold. Now, what am I going to do with this big, ginormous shell? Oh, there's her stuff. It was hiding underneath the shell. I have this big, giant shell that was my grandma's. I think she got it off the beach or something. I don't know. I can hear the ocean. I wonder. Nah. It's not the magical conch shell from SpongeBob, then. Oh, what am I to do with this? I use it for, like, my mermaid dolls. For, like, Monster High, and if I can ever find any retro Barbie mermaid dolls, jumping all over that, because I loved those dolls. I used to have the outfit for the magical hair or mermaid. I used to have another mermaid doll, but I gave it away for reasons. I won't say they were stupid, but for reasons. And I regretted it. And I just do not like the modern, like, Dreamtopia mermaids and stuff that Barbie is putting out, because they're just hunks of molded plastic, and it's ugly. Where? Oh, there it is. This is like the only shelf I didn't dust. Yeah. Molded clothing really ticks me off. I'm just like, I grew up in a time where I could dress my Barbies if I wanted to. Or my cousin's Barbies. Oh, thank you. I've been collecting ever since I was a little kid. Starting off with Raggedy Ann and Andy. And then moving to other dolls. Like, I'm trying to get it straightened out the best I can. Now what else to put on this shelf with them? I best just leave it at that. My pull-ups on the top shelf. That way I can actually get to my light switch. Okay, going to pull my Our Generation girls off of the shelf. This was an Our Generation girl that my mom picked up at a yard sale or thrift store for my niece. Sorry. I brushed her hair out, fixed her up and everything, and then she hardly ever played with her. So I took her and made her part of my collection. Having a niece actually does, you know, benefit me. I get all of her hand-me-down toys. The Enchantimals are fine, Tanya. They are cute and adorable. And you sent a bunny, which I love. I actually still have them. They're over by the house over there. They're over there with them. But I understand why they printed the clothes on them. They're so small. But for the Dreamtopia dolls, they're big enough. They have no excuse. They have no excuse for the Dreamtopia dolls. I mean, they can put a top. They have made dolls with less fabric. Oh, you got a Fat Calves doll? China Head too? Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. Is her calves like this? Look at those. Look at those calves. Woo! She works out. Fatter than those? Oh my goodness. Looks like she could probably pull a bus, huh? Strong like bull. What is my favorite quality of a Raggedy Ann and Andy? I don't know. I mean, they're just... I love how they're so cuddly. How they're always there to give you a hug. They always have that smile on their face. Doesn't matter whether you've had a crappy day. Doesn't matter whether they've had a crappy day. It doesn't matter who's had a crappy day. You come home, they're smiling at you. They're happy just to be there. So, they're just... I mean, I have 2 Raggedy Anns right now. Both of them only have 1 arm. Still smiling. Still happy. They'll still give you a hug, too. I just love that. And hey, Mikey. Or Mike. Well, Mikey. Hey, Mikey. Yeah, she definitely work out. Okay. I don't think I'm going to be putting my Ever After High on this shelf. My Ever After High is probably going to go in the closet. So. Up first, La-di-das. La-di-da. 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 Oh. Ooh, excuse me. I mean, and I love that they're just so affordable. I mean, rag dolls in general throughout history, when you couldn't afford a bisque or a China Head, or you couldn't afford a doll, an expensive doll, what was your first thing to give a child? Was a rag doll. And then Raggedy Ann and Andy came along, and it's like, wow, look at this. Actually made rag dolls appealing instead of, oh, I got a rag doll instead of a German bisque head or a China head or whatever. Yeah, I do collect some Bratz dolls. They're supposed to be doing a reboot of the Bratz dolls this year sometime. I have no idea when, but I'm waiting to see what happens with that. Yeah, I still have the broom doll you sent me. And, didn't I have a Cornhusk doll? Could have swore I had a Cornhusk doll, too. Oh. I think I know what happened. I think I left her in the diorama I made for school, and she got eaten up by rats. Yeah, everything Dolly. I mean, if I love it, I'm gonna go for it. Hold on. Dolls have been what kept me sane in this world for many years. As a child, I looked to my dolls for comfort growing up. As an adult, I come to my dolls just for, even if it's just for, honestly, I come home and I will rant and complain to my dolls. I will, because you know what? If I rant and complain to anyone else, especially in this household, you know what my mom would say? You know what my mom would say? She would say, "Oh, boo-hoo. I had 2 jobs, came home, raised a family, cooked, cleaned." I would get no sympathy from my mother, honestly. I love my mom. Don't get me wrong. I love it. Love her. But I would definitely get no sympathy from her. I'm sorry about that light. Hold on. Is there any other place I could put you where that light won't be so blinding? Doesn't really look like it. I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah, that's why I have a dolly grandma. Unfortunately, that sock and that pacifier didn't work to release me from housework and adulthood. You know what the funny thing is? Those pacifiers came in handy because later my brother actually had a baby and we needed this. That's the funny part. No, that's not all the Lottie dolls, but that's all the ones that have stands. Okay, so let's do the Bratzillas next. Heck, I should have put the Bratzillas in the back and the Lottie dolls in the front. I like the Lottie dolls better than I do the Bratzillas. I knew those shoes were familiar when I got those. And another pack. Yeah, y'all get to see it. Oh yeah, whoever asked about my Cabbage Patch Kids, they're in that chair. In that chair. And they need to be straightened up. Because I'm awful. I know I need to clean my room, baby. I know. And I'm working on it. Okay, Mom. You lost Fringe? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh. I'm really sorry. I know you really you loved Fringe. Axolotls are not the easiest thing to take care of. I have to get... Oh, I'm sorry. I have to constantly get on to my mom about leaving my door, or about opening my door and leave it open while I'm at work. Because then that lets all the cold out and makes my room hot. Therefore heating up his tank. But I'm sorry. I really am. Oh. Oh. My sister last night asked me if I had a 20-gallon tank. And I asked her why. And she wouldn't give me an answer. And I was like, you bet, I hope you did not go out and buy. Because for Christmas, she wanted me to buy her a fully grown lizard. And I was just like, no. I love my sister. I love her dearly. But she's a pet hoarder. She just got a second job, and now she feels like she has enough money to get a new, to have another mouth to feed. Which I'm just like, girl, slow down. Well, right now she has 4 dogs. But in the past, she's had 4 dogs, 1 rabbit, 3 fish, and horses. She got rid of the horses. She only has the 4 dogs. She got rid of the rabbit. She also had a goat. And when she lived at her mother's house, there was also cats. Her mother had dogs as well. Yes, expensive, and they have been struggling financially. They have been struggling. And now that she has a second job, she thinks it's okay to get another mouth to feed. I flat out told her no. I told her I'm not buying you anything that sleeps, pees or poops, eats or breathes. So she might as well go ahead and find her something else. Because an animal was not doing it. Yeah, she has to think about her own needs first before trying to go get an animal. I love her to death. I really do. But sometimes she just does not have the best judgment. She doesn't. Love her, though. She's my sister. And I'm never getting rid of her, and she's never getting rid of me. We're going to grow old together. She's going to be beating the crap out of me, and I'm just going to embarrass her. My sister knows how to take care of animals. She's an animal person. But she just doesn't think things through sometimes. Yeah. Oh, you talking about Tanya's collection? Yeah, a setup for a lizard. She had lizards in the past, so she had most of the stuff. But all she was missing was a 20-gallon tank. She thought she had a big enough tank, but it turns out the lizard was too big. And I told her she probably should have thought of that before she bought the thing. Because I don't have a 20-gallon tank. 20-gallon tanks are expensive. They're not just something you can buy every day. Ooh, let me put this little hat up here. Ooh, hey, girl. Girl. Work with me, girl. Actually, I'm going to put you back here. Because we have the room. We have the technology. Ooh. Oop. The one thing I did not like about the Novistar dolls were the fact that they came out of their stands very easily and on their own. Heck, this one I've thought about just gluing her to her stand. I've thought about just gluing a lot of these dolls to their stands. Let me go ahead and throw the My Little Ponies. Not as often as I should. And dusting the whole room takes time. So, I try to dust certain parts at certain times. Like, one day I may dust a few shelves. Okay, the Monster Highs, that's an all-day thing. That is an all-day dusting job right there. I could probably get the dresser and this shelf back here done in a day. And then this shelf over here and maybe the house done in a day. Yeah, because not only am I dusting the shelf, I'm also taking each doll off. I'm dusting each doll and their stands and their hair and their accessories, their clothes. I'm dusting each doll individually. Girl, if you do not stay in your stand, we are going to have a problem. Yeah, I have to do in sections. I have to. Yeah. Here we go. And these Swiffer Duster things are, like, awesome. Picks up and traps dirt on contact. Oh, your earring. I think, honestly, I think this was one of the most beautiful Bratzillas they made. Oh, thank you. All of my furniture is secondhand. That's interesting. Huh. Plastic wrap. Hey, that is an idea. Or I could just put like a shelf cover or contact paper or whatever on top, and I can just change the paper out. That would help with a few shelves, especially this black one, because black shows dust really easily. This doll makes me think of RuPaul's Drag Race. RuPaul's Drag Race, start your engines. I mean, she looks like a drag queen. I mean, she looks like she's ready for a race. And this one right here. If Pinkie Pie was ever a Bratzilla, this would be Pinkie Pie. Living Dead dolls. I follow a few Living Dead Instagrams. They're pretty cool. It's amazing what you can do with a Living Dead doll. I need Harley Quinn. I'm not much of a comic book person. That's the only thing. Oh, crap. Oh, good. I put you on the end. Here. I'm just going to sit it there. Oh, I might as well bring y'all over here, too. Oh! I lost someone's wig. Someone lost a wig. Uh-oh. I like her eyes. I don't know why they had this theme with the Switch-a-Witch dolls, where half of their body was one color and the other half was another color. Like, what was that? I'm like, what was up with that? And of course, me being the unoriginal person I am, I just put all the colors, all the parts that match together and just made the doll. The same thing with the Create-A-Monsters. I was totally not original with those. I may have switched out a few pieces like hands and stuff, but for the most part I just put the doll together. Okay, we got room for one more. So, might as well put you up here. Pick this face up. Wake up in the morning looking like it. I probably shouldn't sing that because that's probably copyright. Crap, I forgot something. I have Lottie dolls that need to go up here too. Oh. La-dee-da, 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 la-dee-da. A few more. Lottie Doll actually had quite a few lines that they put out before they discontinued. This was one of my favorite ones. Is she pretty? Oh, hold on. Her hair was supposed to be curly and poofy out to the sides, but I got her secondhand and her hair was a mess. So I brushed it out and it came out like this. And I'm like, that's really pretty, actually. So she stayed like that. Ooh, her shoes. Does Walmart have good benefits? Walmart has pretty good benefits. I mean, they have insurance that has dental and all that stuff. If you're full-time. From what I've heard, they got good benefits. Of course, I haven't used the insurance yet. So, we shall see. Oh, she's gonna sit. Yay. And this was a... Aurora Raggedy Ann. No, I have not seen the Aurora Raggedy Ann. Here's a Rapunzel la-di-da. I love her shoes. They're castles. The downfall of these dolls is they have trouble sitting too because they're so top heavy. Daggone it, she was sitting just fine before you had to come over here. Oh, the la-di-das? Oh, quite a while. They stopped producing them about 2 years ago. They only lasted about a year, really. I get a Walmart discount of 10%. And it does not apply to groceries. Groceries and consumables do not apply to the discount. So, I really like this one. Watermelon. She's waterlicious. Yeah. Yeah, it's still nice to buy dolls with dolls, movies, electronics, but still, the thing I buy the most is food. I may buy an outfit every now and then, or a fashionista every now and then. But the main thing I buy from Walmart is food. Are y'all really going to be annoying? Yes, y'all are really going to be this annoying. Oh. Daggone it, in this Novi Star. Okay, you know what? Fine. Fine. I'm done with the Novi Star. Novi Star keeps wanting to fall over. It can fall over. I don't care. You've been struck by, you've been hit by a smooth criminal. Okay, I'm gonna have to find something else to do with these la-di-da dolls. Because now they're being annoying and not wanting to set up on the shelf for me. The floor-to-ceiling doll shelves. That would be nice. What I would love is I would love just a whole wall of like room-like shelving. So I could put like little dioramas in them. And they'll either be like American Girl 18-inch doll sized, or Barbie sized, or Calico Critter sized, or whatever. Night Lolita dolls? I have actually never heard of those. Oh. Let go. Like, just get that fiery red hair. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this there for now until I figure out something. I might have to sit them on the bottom, make them sitters on the bottom, lower shelf. Ah, crap, and I do have them on my movie star. Oh, okay. How many Cabbage Patch Kids do I have? Oh. I've only bought one Cabbage Patch new in the box. The rest of them I've gotten secondhand. Hey, Pearl. Come here. Betty Spaghetti! Love Betty Spaghetti. Okay, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 19 balls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 8. 8 Cabbage Patch Kids. And, if any of y'all follow, Josh Matthews on YouTube or Instagram, this soft sculpt Cabbage Patch Kid was a gift from Josh many years ago. He gave her to me. It's one of the sweetest gifts I've really, besides Tanya and her many gifts, this was one of the first really beloved gifts I was given when I first started my YouTube channel. It was a big package of dolls from Josh Matthews. Yeah, which is kind of ridiculous now, because now it's like kids really don't really collect Cabbage Patch Kids anymore. I mean, they have the new little blind cabbages, but kids have really lost interest in Cabbage Patch Kids and just toys in general. They all have tablets. Okay, who's going on the second shelf? Hopefully dolls I can stand. I could put my Descendants dolls up there. They've been looking for a home. My niece played with my Descendants dolls. But these are going to have to sit because I don't have stands. So, let me get the other Descendants dolls. I think that's all it's done. Thank you. Ah! Keep dropping Ben's thing. Okay, my Descendants dolls. Oh goodness, girl. What did my niece do to you? Whew. They messed that hair up. Another reason why these girls are not allowed to play with my toys anymore. Oh, hold on. This pocketbook goes to Evie. Close to midnight. I got this Evie here at a thrift store. Thank goodness for thrift stores, am I right? Okay, I know I had a J as well. So I need to go find him, because I know I had one. I'm missing a doll. Oh, might as well bring y'all into the disaster that is my closet. Okay. Where are you at, Jay? Ah, there he is. He's hiding amongst all the ladies, because he's a ladies' man. Found him. The problem with having these dolls sitting is they take up way more room. Okay. Ooh, I did like these dolls. These dolls were cute, kind of. The Poppy Parkers. I just wish they had made them a little bit bigger instead of this small. And then they would have been adorable. But I don't know. I don't know if kids are ready for anthropomorphic dolls just yet. Well, I mean, they did them back in the 80s and stuff. The 70s and 80s. I've seen a lot of people take her and put her on Monster High bodies. Better watch out, because she's a real... Oh yeah, he's nice. My mom is yelling at little bit. Love you too, baby. I might have too many dolls to fit on this shelf too. I still have to get my Liv dolls up here. Oh. They're not gonna. Yeah, those dolls are not gonna stay. I really do need doll stands. Why did they not include doll stands? Well, I try to keep it as peaceful in here as I can. Of course, with all of this, it does get a little overwhelming. Which is why I've also been trying to sell a few dolls as well. And matter of fact, for people that are still wondering, my Chatty Baby and... Oh, Sparky's on the bed. See? He's on the bed. Okay. For now, I'm going to put the Lottie dolls down here, since they're not wanting to sit up correctly. I'm going to put the Liv dolls up here. I've seen people use Liv dolls on Blythe. I mean, not on Blythe. Well, I've seen one Blythe Liv doll hybrid. But I've seen them use Liv dolls on pull-ups. I mean, if you want Chatty Baby, Dolly Grandma, he's still available. And he definitely needs a new home because Pearl, poor pitiful Pearl, took his place. I mean, I love him and everything, it's just, not really a baby kind of person. More of like, well, either one, I mean... I'd be happy to sell him to either one of you, because then I'll know he'll go to a good home. Okay, I'm going to have to find another place to put y'all because this is going to be the theme of the night. Angles. What different angle could I put y'all at that shows me off awkwardly? She's not too thrilled with having to share this show. Hold on, where is your twin sister? Oh, there she is, right there. She's wearing a brown wig. Okay. That's better. Now we have Mycene boys, which should probably go with the Mycene girls. In there. I like the Mycene dolls, No, I don't have any Play Pal dolls. And what Barbie is that? I didn't know that there was any Barbie that's been all over TV. Low battery. Great. Is it gonna be you? You'll have to send me a message with this Barbie and let me know about it, because I have no idea about this Barbie. The supposed haunted Barbie doll. Oh Lord, a haunted Barbie. Hope your name ain't Ken. So who's going to be the owner of this supposedly haunted Barbie? Haunted bride doll. Not Barbie. Oh, bride. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember seeing about the bride doll. The one that scratches people and stuff. Okay, so who's going to be the owner? You. Well, I can't think of anyone better to deal with a haunted bride doll than you, Tanya. I bet you the only reason that the doll was scratching people was because they were being assholes to it. Probably buying it like, yeah, this thing ain't haunted, and then, or just treating it like dirt. A lot of these people who claim, yeah, a lot of people that claim that these dolls are supposedly haunted and that they hurt them, I think it's because they probably deserved it, because they were probably jerks to the doll and probably mistreated it. I always say, you treat a doll with respect and it will treat you with respect. Oh, look, here's... Yeah, seriously. I subscribe to one YouTube channel. I did subscribe to one YouTube channel that claimed her dolls were haunted, and then there was a video of her moving around, one doll moving around or whatever. And I was like, oh, okay, cool, you know. I posted my theory on her, and she agreed with me, and stuff like that. But then I unfollowed her when she started messing around with Ouija boards. When she started messing around with Ouija boards, I was like, no, I'm not going to watch someone be stupid. I unsubscribed from her. I'm like, messing around with a Ouija board is just stupid. You see, this is a Novi Star that they did. And she had snap-on skin outfits, which was stupid because then she couldn't move or anything with the outfit on. But I got her because I liked how tall she was. I liked how tall she was. They could have easily have put in some joints with how tall she was and how long her arms were. They could have added extra joints. Yeah. I mean, if you don't use it, okay, that's fine. But when people try to joke with me about, hey, you want to play with this Ouija board or you want to play with the Ouija board, I'm just like, no, get away from me. You're stupid. Go eat some Tide Pods. Let natural selection take its choice. Like the YouTuber J Squared. He's famous. He's a famous toy YouTuber. Apparently he collects Ouija boards. He just collects them. He doesn't play with them. He doesn't use them. He just collects them. I'm like, yeah. A gypsy fortune teller prop for her. For who? Okay, my phone's flashing low battery. How low is my battery? Oh. Okay, guys, I'm going to have to cut this now because I have 1% on my phone. My phone's going to die any minute. Sorry. Oh, okay. But, yes. Thank you, everybody, for watching my for joining my live today. It was great fun, and I'm glad I got to see everybody again. I hope you all have a great day. Love you all. Bye. Mwah.